Hey, welcome to my channel, YouTube. This is Henry. Here we're gonna try this lab in CompTIA. So the scenario is there. You have to be in task with creating a proof of concept visualization development. First, explore the available Azure Cloud Portable Interface. Next, you will create a resource group to manage development department Azure resources. In the next activity, you deploy and configure and select scale a virtual machine named test server 1 in the resource group. And finally, you will display associated resource by using tag. Well, let's begin. Here in the scenario, first they ask us to access the Microsoft Azure portal. Let's go. Click on here. Well, here we are in the Azure portal. We can check mark. And the secondly, we already launched the browser. And the third, we need to confirm the username. This is the link. Username right here, copy paste. Next. And the password, we just want to click right here and then sign. Here's the thing. Never they ask us to when they see we see the pop out, we need to sign. Never save the password. That we're gonna do. And here they say we're gonna accept yes for the signing. And another thing they ask here, when they ask for welcome to the Microsoft Azure, let's show around before you get started. They ask us to say maybe later. Then we're gonna check here, maybe. Okay. Here we already done for this page. Let's move on the next. And here they say be sure to select all service console is displayed. To get all service console, click on the hamburger menu on the left corner. Left corner is right here, the hamburger. Go here, then we click in all service. Here's the menu that appear. So we can check mark here. We already complete that. Complete this. We're gonna check also this little guy here. And in the general category, resource group. Here we are in the general, we are in the all service and general category. We click right here. And then we go to the resource group here. Double click. So here, this is the resource. Next, close. So this is the file they ask us. Select this file, support development. We select that, double click. Yes, here is the thing. On the left menu, we need to select the tag. Here is the tag, right here. Yes. Then we can check mark for this one. We done this part. And assign the following the tag. So we need to follow to assign the resource they ask us. Here is they ask for the first resource, and the name is environment. So that we're gonna check environment. And for the name, the assignment value, and we're gonna check in development, DEV, right here. Then we're done. The next, we're going to assign the name for business unit. So if we look around here, let's check for the business section. Here we have environment, business unit right here. And here they said development depth for the value. After finish all this, we need to press apply. Let's start again. Environment, dev, businesses, development depth, and here, go here, click apply. Done. Here we finish this section. We can check mark here and we scroll down on the right. Which of the following describe why you might create a resource group to dev team rather than including dev resource to the production or starting team resource group? So here's the option. First option is to separate groups, better separate dev testing from the other team. And the second option is resource group don't contain enough space for development group to be combined with the resource or other teams. And the last one is it's not possible to combine dev resource. And the answer is going to be the first one. Separate the resource group, better separate dev testing from better other team. Let's check here and score. Here we got a correct answer. Let's move on to the next. Yes. In this part of scenario, they ask us to deploy virtual machine instance. So here you will use the virtual machine dashboard, configure and deploy virtual machine instance as a part of your organization proof of concept development deployment. Yes, here first thing they ask in from the all service console, select the compute category and then select the virtual machine. Here we go. All service, compute, and virtual machine. Yes, we can check mark this part is already done. Confirm, yes. And here also as well. Now we need to go to the upper left, select drop down next to the plus create, and we're gonna select Azure Virtual Machine. Right here, preset. Here is third second option, virtual machine with preset configuration. Click right there. Then we go. We can check for this one is over. And the third, select the following workload environment and workload type. Here they ask us to configure the workload environment for the resource and the name dev test and workload type. So here we have the purpose. Select. We have to select those two. For the general purpose is right here, and the workload type is right here. No this guy, just this one. And then this is done. We can check mark here. And then we need to confirm. So next we're gonna just to continuous. Click on continuous to create a virtual machine. And we can check mark over here. This guy is over. Yes, here's the thing. On the basic tab, here we are in the basic tab, they ask us to configure all those the following things. So in the group, resource group, we need to put this guy. Group here, resource group, choose this option, 515 support. And here in the virtual machine name, we need to give this name. You need just to click right here, server test 01. And in the region, we need to keep the default menu just this way it is. We don't need to touch it anyway. Availability option need to remain the same in default. And in the image, there is a lot. Is the thing here we have it in the option, the version Ubuntu Server 2004. Here they ask us to change it to Ubuntu Server 18.0.4. Then we're gonna scroll down, drop out menu, and scroll over here, choose this option. Here we go. We change it 18.04. And then the third part what I ask is the size. The size need to be the D2S version 3. So I'm gonna choose from the size right here in the drop list. D2 version 3 SV803 $80 per month. Good. Yes. This part is completely almost done. We come now in their section. They ask for the authentication. We need to choose password. We need to change here. The option is SSH, secure shell. We're gonna switch right here on the password, and then we're gonna choose our username. Username is right here. Click over here, up here, and the password. And again, we need to confirm the password. This is complete. So all this part is done, and the public inbound call, they ask us to leave it in none. So here we're gonna choose public inbound none. That's done. So all this part is over. We can check mark over here, and then following they ask next. You need just to click on next disk to move on the next page. Here's the thing. They ask when there's the pop-up, do not save it. Just say never. You're gonna choose never. Yes. This is complete. Yeah, here's the thing. On the disk now, to observe the disk, they type and choose the standard SSD. Here we have premium. We're gonna switch it on the standard SSD right here. Okay, this is done. And leave the old order the setting as default. So we don't need to touch all those the rest. The remaining gonna just stay on like that. And then we need to select next working on the bottom of the page and select next networking. In the next networking at the bottom of the screen, yes. Yes. Here in the networking view setting and uncheck. You need just to uncheck one button, accelerator. Here is the thing. If we forget that, everything is gonna collapse. Unchecked is done. And next, ask us to move on for the next. After uncheck the box, the accelerator, we don't need to do anything else. We need just to move for the next page. Then I'm gonna click next management. And on management lab setting, they ask us to do not make any change, just to leave it like that, just to view the change and but not touch anything. So then we're gonna move on to the next. And again, here also as well, we can check it. We've done this part, we've done this part. And to select next advanced and the bottom, just to move on to the next. Yeah, here is the tick. This is the advanced tab. The same thing. So we don't need to touch anything here, just to leave it as a default. This is what the scenario they ask. So we don't need to touch anything. So leave it as a default, check all the settings, advance, but do not make any change. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna scroll down without touching anything. We don't need to mess up any guy here. Then next tag. So here we can complete this part, check mark. Here we are in the next tag. And on the next tab, they ask to configure two sets of existing tags. Here is the thing, we have the two existing tags. There is environment and the business. This is what we're gonna do. If we click right here, we have the option to choose environment, and the value we already know is dev. And the second, last one, business unit, and the value is dev. This is done. Then the following part is gonna be just next view, review and create. So next review and create. Well, now we already finished to create our virtual machines. And now we need to review some other steps we made. So here is the thing. On the create on the create virtual machine lab, we observe the cost information for an instance. What is the cost? First, how to see the cost? We can see it right here. The cost is over here. This guy. So we're gonna put this value 0.110 here. It's already selected on my computer because I did it. This is not the first time I did it. So okay. And in the preferred number, they say if the preferred number pop-up appear, we can click it. There is no pop-up so far. So they say if is a conditional, so we don't need to do anything about that. We don't need to worry about that, guys. And select create. This is what they ask for the virtual machine instance. So we complete this guy and create. Well, this is the beginning of our machine. This is open. We have this in progress. Deployment is in progress. It's almost done. We need just to wait a little bit. And finally, almost. Takes just a couple of seconds, then we'll be over. Yes, there we go. Finally, our machine is ready to go. So we need to click just here. That's what they asked. Go to resource. Go to resource to check our resources. So you check here. Go to resource. And to confirm that you have created the test server virtual machines, we can score. We can confirm that we create here. This guy is already done. We can score it. Just wait until it confirm. Yeah, congratulations, you have created test server 01 in the 515 support development and resource group. So now we move on to the next step. Will be scale an existing virtual machine. So after some testing, we have determined the test server 01 will define from a different resource, from standard D02S to version 3 general purpose. In configuration, in addition, you will document the estimate cost difference. Okay. In the test server 01 virtual machine, a display, and then what the current size of the virtual machine instance. We can look this information right here. We can see it over here. The current size is the standard D2S V3. You see, we're gonna choose here V standard D2S V3. Okay, this part is done. Complete. Check score. We get correct. And secondly, and now they ask us to check from the property from test 01 virtual machine property Windows, select the size, length to display the virtual machine size detail. Here we already are in the property. We already are in the property and we have the size. We already get this information, so we can just check it. And now select number 4. Select the row that display the current virtual machine instance size and that identified above. Scroll to the right mouse column and you record the current columns month cost month value in the text above below. So how to get here? Here is the thing. There is a couple steps to do for to get there. You need to select the row for the current machine. Here is the size. Double click. Yes. And now the current size. We know already the version is D2S version 3. We go here, D2S version 3. And we need to go completely to the right, to the corner. You see the value of the cost. Here is the things. The value is $80.30. This is what we're gonna fill up here. $80.30. This is done. And check mark in the virtual machine size column in the B series category and then expand it. We go to the B series, move back completely to the left. And the B series is right here. This is S series. Now we're looking for the B series. Yeah, the B series is the guy here. And just to expand it, then we have to look for the B2S. B2 is right here. Click on this section. So we can already resize. You have to resize that. Click on resize and wait a couple of minutes. Just give it a little second, couple seconds, it should be okay. The time the resize process complete. Yes, there we are ready to go. Now it's good. So we need now to check the current price after this. The process of resize is supposed to be less. Yeah, here is the price now. After the resize, the price has changed to 36.43. See what we're gonna put in this box. $36.43. And check it here. And here is the thing now. We ask a couple of questions. Why is the B2S instance size less expensive than the standard D2 V3 size? Here is a couple of options. The B2S instance uses Linux, which has a less expensive licensing scheme. That's not the right answer. The B2S instance consumes fewer resources. That seems to be the right answer. And the last one, the B2 size consumes less network bandwidth. That's completely wrong. Then we're gonna choose the second guy and let's check it. Then we are correct. And to confirm that we have resized the text, we can just check this box and score. Another congratulations. Seems everything is succeed. Let's move to the next session. Okay. Here is gonna be the last section of our scenario. Here's the thing. So from the menu in upper left corner, they ask us to select all service. We go here, click on all service, and then we configure this guy, we can check. And now from the category on the left, select all to display all services and then select all resources. Select all services and select all resources. Here is the all resource. Click here. Yes, we can check here. It's already done. Complete this part. All existing resources are displayed. So now select manage new view and edit column to manage what information is displayed on the page. The edit column interface is displayed. So here we have the manage view right here. Click and you have to choose edit column. This is the box appear here. You can check here, this part is complete. And now in the section 4, they ask us from the type, we need to pull down the menu, select tag, and then select cell. You go here, pull down menu, select tag and select save. Now it's done. This is part is done. You can check mark here. And this is the before the last one. And they ask which of the following best represent how the tag might be useful. To select what apply. So the first option to track budgeting and chargeback. The second option to control access to resources. Third, to control resources replication. And last is to associate and display like resource. So we're gonna have normally two good answer here. Here is the thing, we're gonna have two answer. Let's think about that. This is the purpose of the track. So to track the budgeting and chargeback, it seems like we are supposed to be okay, but not perfectly. Control access to the resource? No. I don't think so. It should be like that. To associate and display like resource. So to track budgeting and chargeback sounds good. Will be the good answer. Choose one. And to control resource replication, I'm not sure about that, but I think makes sense. No. Yes. So to associate and display resources and to track budgeting and chargeback. Now we are correct. And here, ask us to return all service console. We need to check here, all service, return to all service. And lastly, that's going to be the last. Yes. You will shut down the test server 01 virtual machine to conserve resources. Now, after testing our machine working, at the end we need obviously to shut it down to conserve the memory and resources to save more for energy and other stuff. So here is the step. Um, on the display virtual machine console, we need to go here in the menu left. So display the virtual machine. We need to go here, virtual machine, and check mark here. This part is done. And we're going to select stop right here in the menu on the top. Stop. And it asks us to confirm, do you want to really to stop or select virtual machine? As we know, this is what we want. We're gonna absolutely say yes. We're gonna confirm by clicking yes. And now this is the process of shutting down the machines. We need to wait for the confirmation. Takes a little while, but it should be okay soon. Yes. Yeah, we can see the confirmation here. Is the period stop command select. So the process has been complete successfully. We, we successfully shut down our machine. Now at the last, ask stop select virtual machine box and select yes. We already confirmed this part. We can just double check this box. And then we're going to go to finally in the end. We are in the end. Which of the following tests describe an Azure resource group? Option is group of related Azure resource. Option B, group associated virtual machine instance for similar security access. And lastly, group of associated user account with the similar security. The right answer should be group of related resource, Azure resource. We're gonna check this box and score it. Then we are correct. And lastly, and this is the last part of our scenario, they ask the question, which of the following best describe why you might change the scale of virtual machine instance? This is the option are given here, performance and cost requirement change. there are too many duplicate instances. The virtual machine instance are replaced with container instance and no enough instance. So performance and cost requirement change makes sense. So we're gonna choose that. And we get correct. And let's score the lab, submit, and we're gonna accept yes. There we go. We get 8 by 8, 100%. Then we can close our box. So we're gonna wait for the update here for the score. It should update quickly. We're gonna refresh the page after let's say 1 or 2 minutes. It should appear here. Let's refresh the page. Give it a little minute, a couple of minutes. There we go. That's it for this demonstration.